Oh, feels good to be back. Okay, Dragon Age Inquisition, Part 4. Again, like last time, I will be uploading this whole thing to my YouTube channel, which is Safari Warrior. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, share the video. I really want to start promoting my channel because I just want to do Let's Plays for fun. Maybe if I have time later in the day before the beta goes away tomorrow, I may potentially do another quick stream today just showing off the Star Wars Battlefront beta. So let's see. I think I know what quest I'm going to start with again. First I gotta visit the war table first. Gotta visit that. Visit the war table. Once I complete the majority of the quests that I want to in the hinterlands, I think I'll go talk to people again. We'll begin another long thing of exposition where people tell me their life story.
Oh, make her hear my cry.
Oh, make her hear my cry. Okay, now let's go in here and look at the War Council and then see what resources or see what missions I can send my people on. Hoping I can send them on some missions. Oh, Inquisition perks. Grant a 5 increase in XP earned from killing foes. New dialogue options related to criminal activities and grants. Secrets, optimal cutting, herbs, connections, 10% more items sold to them, favor for a favor, the Inquisition. Adds one more potion slot for all party members. Too bad I can't get those now. Yep, I saw that, Alan. Yep, Fallout 4. I am so gonna get that. Battlefront and Fallout 4 are the only 2 games this November I am getting. I think I'll actually just get these 2 perks right here. Underworld Knowledge. And, Masasi's Method. There we go. My first 2 Inquisition perks. Okay, now let's see where I can send some of my forces. Amulet of Power, that could actually prove helpful. Rescue missing soldiers in Ferelden. Kunari Battle Axe, huh? That's a pretty good take. Address the Chantry and Val Royale. Well, I guess there's no assignments for them to take on. Okay, I guess I'll go back to the hinterlands. Okay, Varric approves. Okay, maybe I need to go dump out my inventory real quick. Probably could do with dumping some inventory. Hence Belt of Health. I can't even put any of those on really. Amulet of Constitution. Maybe I'll do that. There we go. 59 out of 60. I do not think Battlefront is a Call of Duty clone. I mean, it's like Call of Duty, but not every game has to be like Battlefield, like Joe seems to think. That's my problem with how he's looking at it. He's going in with a very, very closed mind, little annoying, and I just don't appreciate that because he's not giving the game a fair chance. I don't want to get on too big of a rant because I could keep going, and I just don't want that to be. I just don't want that to be this stream. Honestly, I don't want it to be a huge rant because I'm just trying to have fun playing one of my a relatively good RPG is what I would call it. It's not the best RPG ever, but I think it's a good one. It's a solid RPG. Team Adventure Arm. There we go. Okay, now let's see if I can get rid of some of my weapons here. Good lord, I got so many weapons. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, now I'm going to equip Cassandra. Actually, that would help her, actually. Oh, she has to be at level 10 to use it. Is there... Okay, Mercenary Lord. That actually gives her slightly better damage, so I think we'll give her that. Hope I didn't give away too much good. She doesn't need change in armor right now. Solace. Apprentice coat. That actually helps Solace right there. So equip the armor. I'll worry about equipping him later. Varric. Varric doesn't need much. World map. Speak with Dennett. Close the fade rifts. Hills. There we go, I'll do that one. And I think we will travel to... Oh, that's the only place we can travel to. Okay, traveling. Okay. And there are my party members. Varric, Cassandra, and Solace. Confirm. Honestly, I'm still getting Battlefront regardless what Angry Joe says, and if Angry Joe disrespectfully calls me a fanboy for at least wanting to play Battlefront and give it a chance, then fine. Let him be disrespectful, calling everybody who at least tries to give the game a chance a fanboy. I think Angry Joe really needs to calm down and learn some manners. I mean, I know that's part of his namesake, Angry Joe, but I think he needs to learn some manners. Now, be that as it may, I still like Angry Joe. Whenever he does put out a review, and I do emphasize whenever he does, because, you know, he does more Let's Plays now and more movie reviews, nobody really watches those. The majority of his audience doesn't really watch those, but anyway, whenever he does put out a game review, it's pretty solid. I mean, it's a pretty well put together review. I may not always agree with the review, but it's a fairly competent, well put together review is what I would say. I mean, it's not like IGN who does a 2.5 minute, 2 minute and 40-second review on Transformers Devastation. Seriously, that was stupid, honestly. Outlaw.
Kill them all!
Okay, for a second I was like... Okay, for a second I was like, where the hell did the sound effects go? Seriously, like for a second I lost my sound effects. That would have been bad. Yeah. Spin the weed. There we go. Now let's see if we can go back to this area and search it properly. Wolf Hollow. Oh, wolves. Oh, wait, I have to kill these things again? Okay. Even though I think I already did it. Kill the wolves! Ugh. Boom. Aha! There you go. Take down the wolves. Boom! Get him! Take him down! Ugh. Yeah! 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 You know what? I think after giving this game a second chance, which is what I'm doing, I actually already played through this game once. I think giving it a second chance, I'm actually enjoying it more because I'm not trying to rush through the story and just see what the story is and, you know, get to the end, which is what I think I was doing before, is that I was just trying to rush to the end. But I think now that I'm actually taking my time with it, it's not too bad. I mean, I still have some reservations about the fetch quest, but it's not too bad. Okay, loot. There we go. Oh, yep, I think now we need to go up there. If I remember correctly, because I had to look up a guide for this, because last time I had no idea what the hell I was, well, I had no idea what the hell fuck I was doing. Okay. There we go. Hopefully this is it. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Oh, is this it? Yep, this is it. Safeguard against looters. There we go. Easy quest. Influence just went up a little bit. Now let's go to my journal. Hinterlands. I'm not going to be doing the Fade Rifts yet. Confront Tanner in Redcliffe Village. Now I gotta go do Master of Horses. There we go. Oh well. I don't care about those requisition orders. Let's go travel to the Redcliffe farm and get me some horses. Charge! Bull rush. It kind of this for me kind of acts like a de facto sprint button.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett.
Should be Master Dennett. Master. Boom! I use the hammer! My hammer! Ooh! I'm hoping I can upgrade my hammer.
Better take a closer look.
Master Dennett.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be one of you big brutes, though. Name's Dennett. I served our Lehman for 30...
If you want what's best for Redcliffe, you'll provide us with horses.
I do want what's best for Redcliffe.
Cliff.
But you've got... I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down... Every bandit between... You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? I've got no quarrel with the Canary.
Canary?
No idea how you ride without your feet dragging on the ground. But that's between you and the mount. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
I'll speak with you later.
Nope. Not going to do a stupid race in an RPG. Why the hell would I ever do that?
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone
Mad.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now.
No.
They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. It may
Oh,
not
that was easy. Wonder what this thing is leading me to.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now.
Seriously, what the hell is this thing leading me to? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go. Oh, where'd you go, Alan? Where'd you go? Okay, now time for a sprint button.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons
Weapons.
until they've got any hope of If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the
You said you have...
I do. I've marked good spots on the map. You said
Okay,
Farewell.
I'll put up these watchtowers. I mean, the dialogue's not really that important right there. That dialogue there. I guess for now, I guess we can mount the horse. But I'm soon gonna need an Inquisition. Let's see what my pre-order got me. Flames of the Inquisition gear. Oh yeah, I think it also gets me some sort of a horse thing. Let me look at it real quick. Can't remember what this thing gets me. Ah, bless. Flames of the Inquisition armored mount, bog unicorn. So basically, I get two free mounts. Huh, that's pretty good, I think. I get 2 free mounts. Okay, just had a look at that. Okay. Quest map. Set at... Oh. I guess it's already active, so to speak. Wow, these horses are slow as fuck. Seriously, they are slow as fuck. These aren't like Skyrim horses where they're actually helpful. God damn, these horses suck. Seriously, I'm sorry, but these horses suck. I mean, just the way they move. It doesn't feel right. Seriously, is this horse like a grandpa or something? This horse is fucking slow. God damn it, this horse. Oh, I guess my party members magically followed me. Mark the location for a watchtower. Along the west road. Time to charge. Charge! There we go. Now I just gotta go find the location for the next watchtower. I think it's gonna be up there somewhere, it looks like. But yeah, before I address the Chantry and Battle Royale. Charge. Oh yeah, once I search the Storm Coast, that I'll actually be getting Iron Bull. I'll be getting Iron Bull, so that'll be good. And then I'll have a whole bunch of quests on the Storm Coast to do, which will be kind of nice, I guess. Wow, some of these watchtowers are pretty far out. Oh, this one's up here. Mark, I claim this area in the name of the Inquisition. All shall kneel before me. Just like Zod. Kneel before me. Oh. Let's save here in case that rift I engage is a high level. Is too high level for me. Oh, no, I think it's pretty good. Okay. Boom! Yeah, let's take him out. Oh my god, there's so many effects going on. So many particle effects. Okay, now we got some more demons incoming. Be prepared. Stand your ground! Stand your ground! Boom! Oh my god, there's so many particle effects going on right now. Boom! Take him down. Okay, now we're closing the rift. There we go. Fade rift is closed. And I got a level up from that. How nice. How nice, I got a pretty good level up from that. I'm going way too far. Oh, I guess I gotta backtrack a little bit. Guess I'm gonna have to backtrack some. Okay, my Maleficent is now at level 8. Or level 7, I should say, my bad. Charge! With the speed of a bull. I need to get my character's armor up there. Ooh, a cell sword. Boom! There we go, they're down. Boom! Never mess with Inquisition. Okay, character record. Time for my level up. Clear a path. Hitting multiple targets with a single swing of your weapon restores your stamina for each target. Huh. Seems pretty helpful. Actually does seem pretty helpful. I'll learn that. I think once I master that whirlwind skill, like that skill right here that's mapped to my X button after I hold the LT button, I think once I get that, I'll progress into another skill tree. See if there's any other useful skills. I mean, my character's not one for a taunt, honestly. I just used that because it was a default thing it gave me. Although the bull rush thing is quite nice, though. That's a quite nice move. It's a nice one. Oh boy. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to go through that. You know what? Screw it. Just to save me the legwork, I'm gonna fast travel just to save me some legwork. And I think after this, I think we can go and address the Chantry and Val Royale. Although, however, on this playthrough, since I'm not even gonna try romancing some of the actual NPCs that you get in your party, I'll just try romancing Josephine. Because it's just too much damn work, honestly, to try and romance, you know, people like Sarah. Too much. It's just too much work. Too much work. Norlay. Gotcha. Dun 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 dun. Time to mark this land in the name of the Inquisition. Dun dun dun. Build watchtower operation available. Complete the watchtower and the farm's operation at the war table. Well, so I know where I gotta go now. Can't really get into Redcliffe Village just yet. The hinterland. So we are traveling back to Haven. Travel back to Haven. This, like I said, I'm actually having surprisingly a lot more fun now with this game. I'm actually having a surprising amount of fun now that I'm actually playing it for an audience, I guess. Spellbinder, Foot Soldier, standard stuff, really. It's kind of nice to at least give you these little lore cards to read. Let's see, good news, let's see. Got a new gaming PC. Well, I wouldn't say call it gaming PC, but I got a new PC today that it will allow me to casually game on PC now, much more often. And to test that out, I think I'm actually going to get The Evil Within on there just to see how much I can use it with. Oh wow, again. No sound. See, what's with the sound? What's with the lack of sound effects right now? I mean, something's going on.
How about nails? Can I help you with something?
How do I feel special orders?
Farewell.
Farewell.
Go with you.
Fare thee well. Excuse me. Complete the watchtower in the fountain.
The lights in the shadow.
Researcher Minay wishes to verify that the infections have...
Now I gotta go summon the War Council now, and then we're gonna be sitting down for a little bit of exposition. Had a few streams full of combat and questing, and now we're gonna have this is probably gonna be one with a lot more dialogue. Once my War Council gets summoned, thank you very much. Ferelden. Okay, build Watchtower, the Bog Unicorn.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Ooh, I get a unicorn. Let's see, let's build the Watchtowers. I think I'll send Colin to build Watchtower. Sorry, guess I have some in my throat. The Bog Unicorn. I quietly make certain nothing interferes with the arrival. Okay, Liliana.
See what we have.
Oh, that was... Okay, gather coin. How about that? It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. You know what? I'll send Liliana in this mission. Since you're one of my most trusted agents, Liliana. Flames of the Inquisition Charger. There we go. Now that I got those. The Red Heart. The fuck is that? Such is the reach that threat of the Inquisition. Red Heart. Huh. Well, I guess I'm getting quite a few rewards. Watchtowers in progress. Scout the Storm Coast. Okay, now we're gonna go do some talking to the other NPCs. I should clear that up. He's ready to pull it in. Huh. Hard operation. Okay, let's save the game here. Let's talk to Mother Giselle.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
The breach. People are frustrating me.
Not as well as it should. How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane
Dane matters.
aside in tumultuous times.
Times.
The Chant of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concern.
Concerns.
But every organizational detail you contend with, Andraste herself
Once faced.
These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
That comparison scares me. I obey the will of Andraste.
I will try to follow in Andraste's footsteps as best I can.
If you like. But Andraste forged her own path, guided as she was by her vision.
Visions.
Look to Andraste for guidance. But ultimately, the Maker has made this your task to fulfill. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next Divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave. The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of the Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive
empty-handed.
I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in
Pain. How are people elsewhere?
On people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are
Terrified.
More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and
Faradin.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Has anyone dared ask? No, I do not think. Ah, Mistress Adar. May I have a word?
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition... My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something for you.
The demons left behind. Can you use it?
So,
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. We will study that. If you find anything, please bring it in.
will do. Now let's talk to Josephine. Josephine, you want to talk to me? Children of Andraste.
What did you need?
Well, as you are Talvashoth,
Shoth.
people have asked. You grew up outside the Canary homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Q.
It's too controlling. What do you know about it?
It is a decided gap in my
Education.
I know the Qun is a philosophy, a set of laws,
Laws.
a legislative guide, a social architecture governing the Qunari. Those who
Qunari.
appeared at court, however, insisted the Qun is too complex for an outsider.
Maybe it is.
They grew up living the Qun. What could we know?
I should like to be given the opportunity.
Opportunity.
Do you believe in any of the Cune's philosophies?
Philosophies.
The Cune runs things differently.
Wait.
I wondered what it's like to grow up with it.
Please, be careful not to praise it out loud. People ask how a Cunari could be Andraste's
Herald.
It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not.
Do not.
Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
Skiing.
You'll think of something, Ambassador.
It will be interesting. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
Heroics. They can't be real. I was pretty good.
There wasn't a group around that didn't want my help when a tough assignment
Came up.
If you needed it done, Adar was on the top of the list.
Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company. He had nothing but praise for your skill in battle, but doesn't mention what part
You played. I commanded a squad.
Captain Tully praised me?
Me?
William Ironass
That's
Tully?
Tully.
That's quite the moniker. But yes, your captain went so far as to say you have lost entire
battles. Thank you. Huh.
Just like the old man not to admit that to my face.
Face.
Some people find it difficult
To give praise.
or find it in their interest to withhold it. Your captain did sincerely admire your skill in battle. He especially praises your last engagement.
I blew up a bridge. I led an ambush. I'll go with that.
Our employer wanted the head of a bandit chief plaguing her land. The captain asked me to deliver. We waited 20 hours in freezing rain before the chief rode by, but he never saw it coming.
20 hours? At least the conclusion was satisfactory.
3.
I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
Now with
There are some people who've made staying worthwhile.
How wonderful. Oh, you must tell me who they are.
Oh.
Good day to you.
what are your duties? Anything to report?
What do people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim.
Any thought?
Who did you mean?
You know what?
Another.
Okay, I guess we talked Josephine to Josephine enough. Now we gotta go talk to some of the others. But first, let's save the game.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth,
Let's see if Colin has anything else to say.
when there was nothing, you
Oh, it looked like there was some pop in there.
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royale.
Oh yeah.
Better ready yourself for the blade you will be rightly assigned.
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle, sister. Did you need something?
Investigate. Tell me about yourself. You are well connected. Any updates? I guess I don't need.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, so Liliana, I don't need. What is this? Inquisition weapons. Yeah, I guess we'll just leave.
Thanks for checking in anyway.
Wasn't what I thought it was. Hey, Varric.
Need something?
I have questions about Hulk.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition
Into the deep roads.
We located an ancient tide, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly,
Oi.
but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Oh, I remember that battle.
How did lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the tag it came from is a secret.
Good.
Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on Red Lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to go find some red lyrium soon.
I've read your tale.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go on.
Carry on.
Okay. Talk to her. Oh, I think I've forgotten to talk to Solus, actually. No, why the hell am I going out there? I'm gonna go find Solus. I don't think I've talked to him yet. Yep, there he is. I don't think I've talked to Solus yet, so I'm gonna have to listen to his life story, I think.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about
I'd
yourself.
like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an elven mage. Not from the Circle, not Dalish. You're an unknown element. I wouldn't trust my life to a blade before I'd tested its balance.
Nor would I. All right. What can I tell you?
Investigate. I study the Fade.
Start studying the Fade.
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest the young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept...
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
The Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
That sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imagination.
Nations.
To find interesting areas, one must be interested.
Interesting. Huh. Is that why you're here?
The Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger.
Danger.
If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
The only reason you live your life is to be able to see more of the Fade.
Yes.
That's no way to live.
You strengthen your body to deliver and withstand punishment. The muscles are an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path with steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Where have you studied?
Traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Which battlefields?
In particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of
Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the
Warriors.
One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade. They are all
real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Wisdom and purpose.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure.
This game is competently voice acted, I will give it that.
Are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Those are demon names.
You became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Huh. Not your
When I asked
friends.
if you were with anyone, I meant other people.
People.
Ah, people, as opposed to spirits. We are flesh and blood.
Blood.
So we are
Real.
Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Spirits lack free will. Body to be real.
They're not defined by their bodies, but they do have bodies. You need one to be a person.
A demon possessing a corpse has a body.
A living body.
A demon possesses a living mage to become an abomination.
They didn't make that body. They just took it over.
Technically, your mother created your body. With some help from your father, one assumes?
You've thought about this.
Occasionally, yes.
This is kind of funny, actually.
Later.
Goodbye. Greetings.
I am right to distrust you, Solace. Huh. Well. Until that's taken care of. Inquisitor's path. Speak with state. Seeing red. Lost souls. I guess we'll do the seeing red thing. I'll activate that. And then maybe I'll address the Chantry in Val Royale. Oh my god, Loman just shut the hell up. At least Cullen will be over here. Or, no, Cassandra.
Yes.
Nope. That's enough for now.
Okay, she didn't even have anything to say. Okay. Now we are going to the hinterlands again. Nope, not. I guess we'll start over here. Varric, Cassandra, and Solace. Confirm. And now we're traveling back to get some red lyrium and destroy it. Oh wow. Really tired. Varric Tethras, children of Andraste, Herlock. It's pretty fun. I actually can't wait to get the rest of the story DLCs for this, because I already have the Jaws of Hakon. Now I just need the Deep Road, the Descent, and the Betrayal. That's the one that I need. I heard the Descent, not necessarily the best story, but it does give you some pretty good loot. Excuse me. There you go, game. Thank you for loading. Again. Okay, for some reason, whenever the game loads in, the sound effects cut out for whatever reason. Dun, dun. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. I gotta go that way, for Christ's sake. You know what, I guess I won't be doing this quest soon. Well, if I'm gonna have to go that way to get to the Red Lear, I might not as well do it right now. Until I'm a higher level, at least. Okay, Inquisitor's Path. Good. Speak to Corporal Vale about the state of the hinterlands. So speak to him about the state of the hinterlands. Okay, who the hell's emailing me? I guess we'll travel there, and then we'll speak to the corporal about the state of the hinterlands. And then we gotta go to Val Royale. And then I'll go and investigate the Storm Coast at least. Certainly investigate the Storm Coast. Inspect requisitions, equip potions. Potion. Yes. There we go. I have 31 elf fruit. There we go. See that's what good. See, that's the good that elf fruit is. Mixing potions. Cassandra now has them. I'll map the potion there. All my characters are gonna need these potions right here. There we go, and I'll have to start collecting more elf fruit. Solus, Varric, so Maleficent, Cassandra, Solus. Varric still needs them. There we go. Okay. Now that we got... Okay, so we're definitely good on that. Maybe when I actually get some funds, I'll go to the Black Emporium. There we go. Corporal Vale.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale.
Corporal Vale.
The Majors and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
People are cold.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
Tell me of the
Tell
mages.
me about the rebel mages.
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates, locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Travel to Val Royale. Travel to Val Royale. Okay, now we got to go over here to Haven, then we gotta travel to Val Royale. Oop, I guess I activated the combat a little bit too soon. Quest map. Travel over there. Ugh. Need some. Man, my throat was dry. Hopefully when I do a Battlefront, if I can do a Battlefront stream and I export to YouTube, hopefully Disney, EA, or DICE won't be freaking dicks and decide to copyright claim it. I'm not trying to make money off of it, so I don't see why they would even freaking care. Again, for some reason, whenever the game seriously, that's still something they have yet to fix. Whenever the game loads in, sound effects cut out. It's just something I never understood.
Maker be with you.
Maker be with you. At least those sound effects are intact. Go to the war room and summon the council, because the council does not trust you. I believe you and me are the only ones that know what has transpired here. I agree. The council's next move will be to overthrow the Senate. Every single Jedi, including your friend Obi-Wan Kenobi, is now an enemy of the Republic. Must move quickly. The Jedi are relentless. Scout the Storm Coast.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance.
There we go.
Our best guess that's safe anyway.
Way. Huh. Address the Chantry in Val Royale. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been refuted. The capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let us her.
I'm not worried.
What can they do is just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words.
Words.
An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
Blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana?
Anna.
Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Address the Chantry. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. Horsemaster's notes on mounts. I would never honestly play as a dwarf because dwarves just don't seem that fun to play as. Just wouldn't be fun. It really would not be that fun. Again, beautifully well shot cutscenes though. Sounds like Oblivion.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we
are.
Skills of observation never fail to impress me.
Varric.
My Lady Herald.
Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition.
Shin.
They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Oh boy.
One thing to do then.
Let's get ready. Let's go confront them.
They wish to protect the people from us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Okay. Hopefully the Templars will be reasonable. Actually, whenever have Templars been reasonable, they're always made to look like bad guys.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition. This Inquisition is heresy.
See.
You will not look on my doubt.
The highwayman repents. Oh, so those are the gallows. Oh, that's lovely. That's a lovely sight, isn't it? Weapon and shield. Okay, yeah, that'll definitely help Cassandra. Solus. I need to get him some combat magic. Oh yeah, he needs combat magic now. Flash fire. There we go. There we go, Solus. Get him. You will not. Yeah. Hear me.
Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false
prophet.
A wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
You're wrong. I am
You know everything the Maker commands. Look up in the sky. I alone survived the breach, and I can end it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
What the fuck?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Dare you? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's
Andraste's prophet.
You should be ashamed.
Shamed.
You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Templars join.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Our protection.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago.
Let's go.
After Lord Seeker Lambert's
death.
He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grand.
And standing.
This is very bizarre.
Serious. We'll find another way.
The Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform
the others. Chantry remains.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Why do you want to know?
No.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless. Templars, Andraste. I never thought they'd
Abandon us.
Listen, your camp will need food.
Food.
I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in
days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Alright, go to Haven.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
So we got one power back.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Search by the docks. Oh.
I believe that...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation.
Invitation for you. To attend the saloon. Okay. Okay, let's go save the game real quick. Oh, I didn't level up Varric for some reason. There we go, Varric. Time to upgrade your archery skill. There's lance. There we go. Now that skill's upgraded. And now let's go to my journal. The Hinterlands, Haven, the Inner Circle, a friend of Red Jenny, seeing red. There we go, a friend of Red Jenny. I can search a little around Val Royale.
We should search the area.
Okay. I think I'm getting pretty good XP. Now I must go and search the other area of Val Royale. Seriously, I really like the design they put into this. I mean, seriously. The design of Val Royale is impeccable.
This victory must please you greatly,
Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not
Are doing yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude
yourself.
Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to
Question.
all I have been told. I suppose it is out of our hands now.
Now,
We shall all see what the
make up plans, days to come. Investigate.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine, Her Holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything. Except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false.
False.
And if you are
False.
a great many things
Things
must have
failed.
There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step
to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered
Mother,
who have followed
Justinia,
died at the
Conclave,
What becomes of us and your
Inquisition
is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry?
Like, I will say this multiple times, as I have said, I like to keep quiet during the dialogue like this.
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
All of them, I think.
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it
stands empty.
Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn Her Holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's
will?
We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Chantry made a mistake.
The Chantry made a big mistake, and now it's paying the price.
Perhaps you are correct. We are only trying to
Find our way.
with little guidance now, but our
Faith.
That's not enough.
When is it ever enough? That is the nature of faith.
They still deserve it. They tried to denounce me, and look what happened. Search the upper market. I gotta do that. Ooh, read. There's like a lot of lore in Dragon Age. There's like, I'd probably say even encyclopedia levels of lore built into Inquisition. Now I gotta go find where this upper market is.
Trouble anyone?
Unari Nasaran.
We're keeping order.
There we go. I can just fast travel. Makes things easier. Ooh, the upper market. Travel to the meeting point. I think we'll go visit the Imperial Enchanter first.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
No.
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes.
I'm not choosing. I'm choosing the Templars this time around.
Perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did it?
The Templars are responsible.
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
What does your help cost?
And what do you want in exchange for the mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet. Consider this an invitation to
Redcliffe.
Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both.
Both, after all.
I hope to see you there. Au revoir,
my Lady Herald. Au revoir.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Well, we are going to be going to, we're going to be meeting 2 more characters, and we'll see where we are after that point. I try to upload Dragon Age Inquisition in large gulps, because this is a large game, and I can't just make a few, like, you know, a short video on it. I have to do long streams of it. Grand Enchanter Fiona. The Templar Order. Traditional role. Oh, that's a lot of text. Increase the rank of Inquisition and grant access to unique perks. Fair enough. Hopefully they haven't patched it. Hopefully they haven't patched something where where you can do this thing where you can just repeatedly buy influence after influence after influence. You know, keep selling, you know. Hopefully they haven't nerfed that. If they have, then I'll be disappointed in EA. Here we go. A little party.
Lady Adar of the Inquisition.
Lady Adar of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales.
Tales about you.
I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You know of me?
You heard about me.
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fate.
Madame de Fer?
I'm familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War.
Civil
Bastien
War.
probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard.
Bad.
Everyone knows it.
It's idle gossip.
I don't care what they say about me.
You should. The game has crushed far more powerful institutions than your Inquisition.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed-up sisters and crazed seekers.
Cruz.
No one can take them seriously.
Seriously.
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I want justice for the divines. What's your point?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper.
Usurper.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my
House.
to my guests.
Oh, she's pretty hot.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Horrible.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair.
Fair.
What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I don't care.
He insulted my honor. I want him dead.
Dead.
And this, Marquis, is why one must always be courteous to one's fellow guests.
Huh.
Someone be a dear and clean this mess up. We can't have him cluttering up the dance floor. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
You want the ancient party? Yeah. Seriously, I think these cutscenes, I mean, this is a well-shot game.
I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquise?
Can you get away with killing a nobleman like that?
He attempted to draw his weapon, unprovoked, in the presence of witnesses. Duels are not fought in the drawing room. By Chevalier code, his life was forfeit from the moment his hand fell to his hilt.
Chevalier code. A pleasure to meet you. What do you want?
You invited me here. What is it you want?
I wanted to meet face to face.
To face.
It is important to consider one's connections carefully.
Carefully.
With divine Justinia dead, the Chantry is in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is this business or pleasure? Investigate. What are loyal mages?
The last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course.
Of course.
We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Do you support the circle?
You're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents?
Talents.
We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
Inquisition.
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Get out of this.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos.
Chaos.
The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
What is this?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
I don't think so. Refuse the alliance with the Circle. Recruit Vivienne into the Inquisition. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Great things are beginning. Okay. Okay, for a second it looked like the loading had stopped and the game might have crashed. Vivienne, Madame de Fer. I think she will be the new mage I will take with me and not Solus, because Solus is kind of an ass. No, he's not kind of. I mean, Solus is an ass. Plus, I gotta make sure she gets that little healing revive thing. All my mages that will be in my party must have the healing, must have that little revive power. I will always keep one mage in my party. Okay, game, you can load anytime soon. Thank you. Let's save the game first. Oh, please don't do this verifying available free space. I think that means the game is just going to be stuck in a never-ending loading screen, for Christ's sake. Damn it! Fuck. Oh, wait, okay, good. Huh. Oh. One of my friends just came online. Quest map. Look at the backdrop. It's lovely, is it? It's lovely, is it not? World map. Secluded courtyard. There we go. Oh no. Varric. And confirm. And now I'll have to... you know, put skill points into Vivienne. Excuse me. Loading. Why don't you put a banner for gold mine, bro? Come for streamers, just in case you don't know about it. I guess I could try that. I guess I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Oh, savings already in progress. Oop. Although we can level up. I'll do that. Varric can't level up. Oh, that's right. Ooh, yeah, Vivienne can level up. Peaceful aura. There we go. And now she has those. When you and your allies have an active barrier, the beneficial energy invigorates them and helps them recover mana and stamina quickly. What is it? What is that? Barrier bonus, huh? I think I'll get the barrier will help then. And let's get her some, you know what? I'll have her in the storm. So she'll have energy barrages. Take him down. Boom. That was quick. Boom. Well, as I said, that was quick. No, can't leave just yet. Let's loot and see what I got. 11 gold. Open the doors.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
He's just a raving madman.
Say what?
What is that?
I like
one,
her.
But you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're well fit. Heard about your kind. Seeing's different. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
I needed to question him.
You killed him before he could say who he worked for.
And before he could shout magic.
Check.
What? My people said the Inquisition would want him dead. So he's dead.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why did you take their weapons?
Boom. Gotcha. Boom. That was a charge. Haha. Boom. Sit down, boy. Have Sarah explain all this.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Did you set me up?
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random
trail
to a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. Look, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath.
She's funny.
And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Those guards, I saw there. Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Investigate. What exactly are your people?
Friends of Red Jenny. You must know them.
Know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
No, I don't want... Sarah does not join the Inquisition. She leaves forever. No. Sarah joins the Inquisition because I need everybody I can.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald.
Good.
This will be grand.
Oh boy, she's kind of crazy. She acts like she's high on something. And for now, I'll keep the same people. I can always loot. Okay, interesting loot. The one that said too many breaches. Let's pick up the rest of the loot. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Ugh. I felt like I was gonna sneeze. Offer with the advisors. I'll discuss her offer. No promises, though. And we'll get back to Haven. Finish up a few things there. The Friends of Red Jenny. If you find equipment you can't wear, one of your party members might be able to use it. Shields only protect from the front. Watch the direction warriors are facing. Wow, that's obvious. Thanks for that helpful tip, EA and Bioware. Not. Loading. This game loves to load. Gives you all those really cool things to look at, and then for some reason this loading screen just goes black for whatever reason. Ugh. Now that I've recruited 2 more people, I think, like I said, I'm going to go check with the people of Haven. The threat remains. Return to Haven's Chantry. Champions of the Just. I won't necessarily... because I still got a few things I want to do, like for instance, I still want to explore the Storm Coast. And that's probably going to be a few hours once I get the rest of my exposition out of the way. Probably next stream I'll be starting off with a lot of exposition, but then we'll be going to the Storm Coast.
We heard of your encounter. You heard? My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk. The Chantry's dealt with.
At least we know the Chantry is no longer a threat to us.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere.
But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
We should find the Templars.
I think the Templars are worth investigating.
I agree. What could the Lord Seeker be up to?
Two.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it's a trap?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Like I said, I'm going to be approaching the mages in this playthrough.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Do you have proof? It could just be a coincidence.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
Okay.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Okay. And okay, once the game is done with its auto loading. Travel to Redcliffe, make contact with the mages. Save. The Cult of Andraste operation. More time. Okay. There we go. Okay, thank you for watching today to anybody. If you've missed any part of it, find it on my YouTube channel. It is called Sithari Warrior. I will always be uploading all these streams to YouTube as normal Let's Plays. If you get a chance to check out my YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe, comment. I do encourage feedback or just comments in general. I look forward to doing another Dragon Age Inquisition stream, and I'm hoping today, if I get the time, to do a Star Wars Battlefront beta before the beta goes away. Okay, have a good day, and I'll be uploading this to you.